Life doesn't owe you fairness. No matter how hard you try, how good you are, or how much you want something, there will always be moments when things don't go your way. Some people get lucky, some don't. Some work their whole lives and struggle, while others stumble into fortune. The sooner you accept that fairness is a human concept, not a universal law, the freer you'll be. Instead of dwelling on what's unfair, focus on what's within your control. Learn from setbacks, adapt, and move forward. The happiest people aren't those with the easiest lives. They're the ones who accept reality and make the best of it. Complaining about life's unfairness doesn't change anything, but resilience does. The only way forward is to stop expecting life to distribute rewards based on effort or morality. Instead, ask yourself, what can I do with what I have right now? Happiness doesn't come from external fairness, but from internal strength. When you let go of the idea that the world should be fair, you take back your power. You stop waiting for justice and start creating opportunities for yourself. Focus on your actions, not on how others are treated. Accepting life's unfairness doesn't mean giving up. It means playing the game differently. And in doing so, you'll find a deeper sense of peace and happiness. Waiting for someone to rescue you is the fastest way to stay stuck, whether it's a mentor, a romantic partner, or some stroke of luck. Many people believe that help will eventually arrive and change their lives. But the harsh truth is, no one is coming to save you. You are responsible for your happiness, your success, and your future. People can support you, encourage you, and give you advice, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to take action. If you want change, you have to create it. Blaming others, waiting for the right time, or expecting the universe to intervene won't get you anywhere. This is your life, and no one cares about it as much as you do. The strongest, happiest people are those who accept full responsibility for their lives. They stop waiting for a miracle and start putting in the work. They don't rely on external factors to bring them fulfillment. They build it themselves. When you truly internalize this, you stop being a victim of your circumstances and start shaping them. The sooner you accept this, the sooner you gain the power to turn your life around. You don't need a hero. You are your own savior. Happiness and success come from self-reliance, not from waiting for someone else to make things better. Modern society loves to tell you that you're unique, that you're special, and that you deserve success just for existing. But the reality is you are one of billions of people on this planet. That doesn't mean you don't have value. It means you're not entitled to anything just because you exist. Your dreams, your struggles, your ambitions, many others have them too. Thinking you're special can lead to entitlement, and entitlement leads to disappointment. You are not automatically destined for greatness. You have to earn it. The world doesn't reward potential, it rewards execution. You may have talent, intelligence, or ambition, but unless you put in consistent effort, none of it matters. Happiness comes from self-awareness, not self-delusion. You can be extraordinary, but only if you put in the work. When you accept that you're not inherently special, you realize that success is not about who you are, but about what you do. This truth is liberating because it means that greatness is available to anyone willing to put in the effort. The people who achieve happiness and success aren't necessarily the smartest or the most gifted. They're the ones who show up every single day and do the work. So instead of focusing on how special you are, focus on what you're willing to do to stand out. Perfectionism is one of the biggest traps that keep people unhappy. You think you need to have the perfect job, the perfect relationship, the perfect body, but perfection doesn't exist. No matter how much you improve, there will always be flaws. And the harder you chase perfection, the more frustrated and unfulfilled you become. True happiness comes from progress, not perfection. If you wait until everything is perfect before you take action, you'll be waiting forever. The key is to embrace imperfection and take action anyway. The most successful people in the world are not perfectionists. They are doers. They take messy action, they make mistakes, and they learn as they go. If you're constantly waiting for the right time or trying to get everything just right before you start, you'll never move forward. Happiness is found in growth, in learning, in the journey, not in some unattainable, flawless result. Accept that mistakes will happen, failures will come, and nothing will ever be completely perfect. But that's what makes life exciting and real. Progress over perfection, always. One of the hardest truths to accept is that people come and go. No matter how much you love someone, no matter how strong your relationship is, life is unpredictable. People move away, friendships fade, and loved ones pass on. And while loss is painful, it's also inevitable. The sooner you accept this, the more you can cherish the time you have with those who matter. Instead of fearing loss, use it as a reminder to be present, to appreciate every moment, and to express love while you can. Happiness isn't about avoiding loss. It's about embracing the impermanence of life and making the most of the time you have. Let go of resentment, forgive more often, and never take people for granted. Loss is part of life, but the memories, lessons, and love you share with people will stay with you forever. The key to happiness is not clinging to people, but learning to let go with gratitude when the time comes. Failure is not the enemy. It's part of the process. Every successful person you admire has failed more times than they can count. The difference is they didn't let failure stop them. They learned from it, adjusted, and kept going. The only real failure is quitting. If you're afraid of failing, you'll never take risks. And without risks, there's no growth. Happiness comes from resilience, from knowing that setbacks are just stepping stones. Instead of seeing failure as a sign to stop, see it as a lesson, a challenge, an opportunity to improve. Everyone fails, but not everyone gets back up. The choice is yours. Many people believe happiness should come naturally, but it doesn't naturally. It requires conscious effort. Just like staying healthy requires exercise and good nutrition, happiness requires mental discipline, gratitude, and intentional living. If you do nothing, negativity will take over. You have to actively choose positive habits, surround yourself with the right people, and cultivate a mindset that fosters happiness. Waiting for happiness to just happen is like waiting to get in shape without exercising. It doesn't work that way. The happiest people aren't lucky, they work at it. They make gratitude a daily practice, they manage their thoughts, and they take care of their mental well-being. Happiness is built, not found. Money can be earned back, but time, once it's gone forever. Yet so many people waste time on things that don't matter. Bad relationships, toxic environments, meaningless distractions. If you're not intentional about how you use your time, you'll wake up one day full of regrets. Happiness comes from prioritizing what truly matters, from cutting out what doesn't serve you and from making every moment count. Ask yourself, are you spending your time wisely, or are you letting it slip away? Time is the one thing you can never get back, so start using it wisely before it's too late. Now that you know these 8 harsh truths, the question is, what will you do with them? The happiest people don't ignore reality. They accept it and work within it. Which of these truths hit you the hardest? Let me know in the comments if you've made it this far. Drop a 100 in the comments. It shows you're part of the 1% that's improving every single day.